Hello and welcome, my dear friends. Today we're going to talk about a very useful topic in English grammar, non-affirmative words. You've definitely seen these words before. They include words like anybody, ever, and yet. So what does non-affirmative mean? To understand it, let's think of sentences in two basic categories. First, we have affirmative sentences. These are simple, positive statements that say something is true. For example, I bought some bread, or somebody is at the door. Everything else falls into what we can call a non-affirmative context. This mainly includes questions and negative sentences. The basic rule is that English uses one set of words for positive, affirmative statements, and a different set for these non-affirmative situations. Let's look at these two groups of words. For affirmative, positive sentences, we typically use words from the some family, like some, somebody, someone, something, and somewhere. We also use words like sometimes and already. For non-affirmative contexts, like questions and negatives, we switch to the any family of words. These include any, anybody, anyone, anything, and anywhere, along with the words like ever and yet. The difference becomes very clear when you see them compared directly. For instance, in a positive statement, you would say, somebody telephoned. But if you wanted to ask a question, you would change that to, did anybody telephone? Here's another pair. The positive statement is, I've bought you something. The negative version becomes, I haven't bought you anything. One more example is with already and yet. You'd say, she's already here. But the question form is she here yet? Now, here's where it gets a little more interesting. Sometimes a sentence can look positive because it doesn't have the word not or a question mark, but its meaning is actually non-affirmative. In these special cases, we still use the any words. The first case is in if clauses. The word if introduces a sense of uncertainty or a condition, which isn't a solid positive fact. So you would say, let me know if you have any trouble. Or if anyone calls, please take a message. We also use these words after comparisons with then. For example, she writes better than anybody I know. Finally, and this is a key part, we use non-affirmative words with other words that have a hidden negative meaning. Words like seldom, hardly, or rarely actually mean almost never, so they create a negative context. For instance, he seldom says anything means he almost never speaks. Similarly, I've hardly been anywhere since Christmas means I've mostly stayed home. The word without is another example, as it means with no. You could say, I'd rather do it without anybody's help. Verbs like deny or forget also carry a negative idea. A sentence like, he denied that he had ever seen her means he said he had not seen her. Even words that imply a challenge, like difficult, can create this effect. It's difficult to understand anything he says. So the main thing to remember is to think about the true meaning of the sentence. Is it a simple positive fact? Or is it a question, a negative, a condition? Or does it contain a word with a subtly negative feeling? Once you can spot these non-affirmative contexts, choosing the right word becomes much more natural.